Hey, what's up guys, it's Graphic Phoenix back with another video today. And today I've had a bunch of requests for baby veiled chameleon care, and that's what I'm here to deliver. Come here, bud. Come here. Oh, I think this is the guy I'm keeping, actually. Can you guys see the blue on his head? I don't think you can, really. Maybe a bit there. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I think that's the baby that I'm keeping. But back to the video. So baby veiled chameleon care for me is quite simple. I really honestly, as horrible as it sounds, don't really follow any specific rules. I just kind of see what works. Basically for me, we'll do lighting, we'll do misting, feeding, everything like that. But we'll start first with lighting. This is a 40-watt bulb. It's not a basking spot bulb. I believe it's just a heat bulb. I can show you the package here. Daytime heat lamp, 40 watts. And that's what it is, and that's what I use for the babies. It provides a decent hotspot, and they do just like to kind of flock up there like that little guy's doing. As for the other lights, I believe that's a 5.0 up top there, and then that's one of the grow bulbs or something like that. I believe that one just provides light, not much UVA or UVB, but that one's UVA and UVB. That's for lighting. It's really simple. And then up top, I have the Exoterra canopy, and then just a normal basking. As for misting, I have them on an automatic mister right up there. You can kind of see the drip coming down from it. There you go, now you can see it. It comes on once every hour for 30 seconds, I believe, or 1 minute maybe. And it mists the crap out of their tank. It gets this side of the cage mostly, but whenever I'm down here, and whenever it seems to be dry in here, I always mist it. I mean, that's just kind of a no-brainer. They're chameleons, so do need some humidity. As for decorations, obviously you can see I have a whole bunch of branches that they can climb on horizontally. Not too many vertically. The plants are mostly vertical, but all the branches are horizontal. They do need varying thicknesses of branches just to develop their strength. Other than that, got some foliage. I know a lot of people that actually decorate them a lot more. They'll put big plants and everything like that, but that's just not really my style. And my chameleons are doing perfectly, so I don't know, maybe I'm doing something right, but I like them to get used to people and see me, and they can get away if they really want to, but they're mostly able to view me at most times of the day, so that's kind of nice. I guess I'm a little more used to humans. Not saying that's true, but that's what I'd like to think. As for feeding, I start these guys on fruit flies. I can show you those, just 1 second. So I've got 4 of these containers going right now. They're the bigger fruit flies. I can't remember what kind there are. I'll leave the name right now. I'll find it on the internet, and it'll be over the boxes here. For 4 babies, I tossed in like a ton of them at a time, and they just go nuts. They'll eat as many as they possibly can, and obviously you can see they poop a lot. I'll clean that up pretty soon. But they are awesome chameleons, and they do eat like no other. I was hearing of somebody that I know that was breeding chameleons, and their babies were like a couple weeks or a month old or something like that, and they were still eating fruit flies. By that time, I would almost completely remove any fruit flies and start feeding crickets, just because you want them to be eating crickets. Obviously, crickets have a little more nutritional value than fruit flies do, so I got them switched over to crickets pretty much as fast as I could. Even the 2-week-old ones, the little 2 guys up there, they're eating 2- and 3-week crickets. I know that's huge, but that's the truth. I put them in for the other guys that are a little bit older than them. They're about a month old now. They're up there, and then one's back there as well. And they eat the 3-week ones pretty well. So everybody's on crickets by now, but that's what I start with, is the fruit flies. Cage-wise, obviously you can see I don't even know what size the cage is. I know it's 12 inches by 12 inches by, I guess it'd be a little more than 24 inches, like 30 inches, something like that. I got it at my local pet store that I work at, and I really don't recommend these. These cages kind of suck, but it's good for temporary setup for babies like this one. If you're getting a baby chameleon and you're not like me breeding and selling, then I would certainly recommend either ZoomEd or finding somebody local that builds their own. I know there's a couple businesses here in Calgary. If you're looking here in Calgary, Cornell's World is a really good one. They are a little more pricey than a lot of places, but it's solid aluminum. It won't rust. It won't do any of that kind of stuff, so certainly worth it. For baby chameleons, a lot of people are super, super worried about stressing them and freaking them out and being all scared and, oh, what if my baby chameleon gets stressed? Honestly, this is how they are. In my room, with everybody else, I normally sit on my chair there or in my bed. I'm watching videos, I'm playing music. They've never been stressed. They're pretty awesome little dudes. Maybe that's the way I raised them, maybe that's just the way they're born, but I wouldn't recommend handling too often. But I mean, if you want them to get used to you, better start when they're young than when they're full grown and they're little dicks like Kula. Because I can get her out, but I need food. If you have any questions, or if I didn't answer anything, I forgot to cover something, drop them in the comments down below. I do check and I do reply to pretty much every comment if you're able to be replied to. Some people leave comments and I'm only able to hit the like or, I guess, dislike button. But if you're able to comment, I can answer any of those down below. It's been Graphic Phoenix. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Remember to like the video if you did in fact like it, if this helped you out at all. Subscribe to my channel for more baby chameleon cuteness. Well, thanks for watching, guys. It's been Graphic Phoenix.